special players, and they all have it.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the outside. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Golden Bears send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense comes out, and they'll take over for the first time in this one. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the flat end. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's talk for just a second here about Tulsa. We're at the halfway point of the season. They're sitting atop the rankings. How hard is it to maintain that focus as the season goes along?
It's really tough, and that's one thing this coaching staff's really been trying to focus on is just to take one opponent at a time, regardless of where they're ranked, regardless of where you're.
Oh!
You've got everybody's attention. You're the #1 team in the country midway through the year.
I think that went right to his head.
Well, and it's hard to get your players' attention because
Wow.
you start thinking you're good. We've got to get better every week, every practice, and sometimes that #1 ranking makes you not work as hard, gets you a little bit complacent. So that's the job of this coaching staff moving forward.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's open on the right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll go back to the ground. They get him down. Top run picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Dumps it to the back. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
Offense slips the running shows off the hands first, got to make the catch first, does the rest, walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Off the play fake on first down. Complete. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. What a nice job getting rid of the football, not only avoiding the sack, but getting the nice gain.
And taking a shot, getting hit as he throws it, showing some toughness, but going through his progression, he couldn't find anybody open, finally went to his running back, got him the football, and he did the rest.
The Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking left, and incomplete on the deep ball.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense.
They'll run it from the gun.
Ah,
And he'll lose.
sure looked like I had it.
Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Golly.
And he never had a chance. Just
Rookie.
as soon as he got it.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and his defense denies him on 3rd down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Down, but he has enough to move the chains. Tlsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake.
Dude, go up and grab that.
Speed as time has expired here in the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and Tlsa has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Sixth play of the drive coming up. motion from the back. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Tlsa. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's why you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you. Going down. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close. They're up by 7 over Ole Miss. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll start this drive going to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
It's complete to the right.
Oh.
That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
God dog it.
Back to the ground.
I swear.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard
There's no rhyme or rhythm to changing players.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against a wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball and get back in.
Oh my God. All I'm trying to do is not give up pass yards. Just a horrendous wide receiver just blew up my 94 overall corner. Give me a fucking break.
If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I have to stop running. I have to break down.
Trash.
It's so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. It's a seam line, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, get the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll start this drive going to the air. Complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So they're facing third and short from the 25.
Get in the end zone, fellas.
On the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be knocked down. We'll get another look at this Tlsa offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to fire deep.
Oh, that's fine.
Was there and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On third down, he drops the throw. Plays it in. It's Ferguson. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Tlsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Tlsa. And they add 6 more to move that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. You can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks.
Oh, what the fuck?
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
The give to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That's correct. It's French. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The offense defense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they're going to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Now on third down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout.
Dude. It's like my all-star guys just aren't even there.
It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him. It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Finds his man. It's Hicks. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Golden Bears come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Okay, ready?
Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Ferguson.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. And it's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
They'll run play action. That's the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
They'll try to pick up the first through here. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Finds the tight end. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
He caught that in the first down. I'm definitely going to.
Back the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They find find themselves in a pretty
But I
deep
bet
hole
that
here, but
they don't
maybe a
count it
chance to
until
grab a
he
little
touches the
momentum
ground, which
and
was
regroup at
he's
halftime.
stupid.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be
That's
positive
gay.
about in the first half.
If I'm
That's
playing
a bad
quarterback,
call.
I'm locating my go-to guy at
In
receiver.
a bad
Who can
spot.
I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Dang it.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up?
Pass rush coming over the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
That's exactly what you're trying to get accomplished. You got to make sure on all these runs, clock running down, get out of bounds, right? Get some positive yards and then stop that clock.
They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. He's got it on the move. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two plays. Running out of time.
Okay.
In the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He wants to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Chicken's ready, bro.
That decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first
What?
and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
And this one is perfect. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He wants to change this route. Off play action on first down. Going downfield for the big play. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley.
And the Golden Bears will line up to kick off and start the second half. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how
man.
Jackson's play more coverage to this passing offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tlsa in a tough spot here on third and long.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Man, that's a big stop criticize this defense. They didn't have a great first half. Let's just call it what it is. They could have done a lot better. But to come out, make some adjustments, get a stop on this first possession, that's a good sign for this defense.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. This time he's got it. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Tlsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
Pass interference, offense.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback and bail him out.
He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable.
Yeah, I know.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
God, dog it. Who the hell is blocking people? And I've had 2 guards hurt now. Jesus Christ. There's 0% chance that this team can handle my offensive line.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tlsa checking to see what's in the playbook for 3rd and forever. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Wide open downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tlsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Throwing it on. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost
Guys are
immediately.
running in slow motion.
Still a little ground cover. Pick up the first. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Let's it throw deep downfield. Can't hang on in the end zone.
I don't understand how my guys can't toast them. They're making those guys play hard.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Makes a connection. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And the route is on. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. Listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but That was a little aggressive on the space department there.
From inside his own 10, he'll
Oh,
try to help out
wow.
their field
They didn't give
position.
me a guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's got him.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
It's Prince. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
From the gun on third down.
Oh, I just missed him.
One high and deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Golden Bears will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Got it.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball.
God dang it.
Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Ready up.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Going deep. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, the extra point is blocked.
Wow.
This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. That hole closed quickly. A pickup of 1 to the 15.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5
Probably
guys.
not gonna play.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Hicks. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Igloo. Igloo. Listen offense.
Looking to fire. It's caught. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
To the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Safe, boys. Let's get a few yards on this play.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that side.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
On fire. Pass ball's incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Hold and fire complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Back to pass on second down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Receiver comes in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position position to pick up a first down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
I'm so terrible at running.
Will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this latest play.
Throw the ball, you fucking idiot.
The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He might want another play. On fourth down, trying to find his man.
Okay.
Right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Takes it complete to the right. He's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
So gay.
This has been a
Like,
frustrating
even
day.
when I try, like I'm trying really hard to stop the passing.
And now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game.
It just doesn't matter.
This defense giving up ground as he's
When they want it, they're gonna get it.
26. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. He's to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some
almost done.
drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than
Jesus.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up
Good thing I
front.
have a really good offensive
Great job
line.
contained by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what they do.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's caught inside the 25. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback making adjustments. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Line getting set on 2nd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Off the play fake. The throw to the outside is complete. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
The give to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Off play action. Throws for the tight end. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Hicks. He's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Golden Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's a heat. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the
Many
football.
passing yards.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down.
Fire.
Trying the left side. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it.
Okay, ready?
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. So now on comes the field goal unit. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try.
For the fish tank?
Just inside the left upright. Let's not say they cut into the Pacific field goal. Maybe
Oh, I gotta get somebody to help me move that. Thing's heavy. Yeah.
after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
Well, yeah, they'll definitely do anything for
He'll bring
money.
it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field.
Maybe.
Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road in the schedule.
Yeah.
They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower. Putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax.
I know.
Go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him with that last catch. He now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the air.
Now the play fake. Working that left side now. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play.
Got it.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Offense changing the play. Off the play fake on 1st down. Watch the throw. Looking deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. As
They
the flag
seriously
on the
call
field. Which way is
offensive?
this gonna go?
Okay.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. After this, it'll be a wrap. The play action fake. Oh, the pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment.